The boy is completely paralyzed. Before dying, he wants to become a real man. His two best friends decide to help him. Before leaving, the boy makes one last request.
가슴 크면 더 좋은데.
The two first think of the tough girl in their class. After asking her to meet them on the rooftop, Jack just can't bring himself to say it. He crouches down to tie his shoelaces, but the girl misunderstands. She thinks Jack is about to confess to her and directly rejects him. She leaves while Jack is still stunned. David is very sincere and asks directly, but all he gets is a slap from the girl. Later on, before he even speaks, the girl slaps him directly. It turns out word had already spread around the class. All the girls think they're sexually harassing them. Soon they've asked all the girls, and no one is willing. They decide to find a professional, but when they call, the person hangs up immediately upon hearing it's at a hospital. Seeing they're at a dead end, Jack asks David, "What about your sister?" David slaps Jack directly, but when he gets home, after thinking for a long time, David still asks his sister.
누나 아다야?
Soon David receives his father's love. Jack grits his teeth, takes David to find a big shot he knows. The big shot says he has connections, but money still needs to be paid. He asks how much money they have. The two scrape together only $30, not even enough for taxi fare. The big shot tells them to get lost and takes their money and clothes. At the bus stop, with no money to get home, they gather courage to ask a nearby girl for money. Unexpectedly, the girl screams and runs away. Just like that, the two are taken away by police. David's father sees him on the news. That night, he gives him another loving education. The next day, they really have no options left. They decide to blindfold their friend, put on disposable gloves, and manually help their friend become a real man. Unexpectedly at this moment, their friend's father walks in. David feels he can't face anyone anymore. He thought his friend's father would scold them, but unexpectedly the man also decides to help his son. He directly takes Jack and David to a professional establishment. They thought as long as they had enough money it would work, but after explaining the client has ALS, the man also gets slapped. After several failed attempts to find the right person, just as they're leaving the establishment, the boys encounter their homeroom teacher. The next day, the teacher calls them to the office for a lecture to protect their friend's dignity. They refuse to tell the truth no matter what. Finally, their friend's father comes to explain. The teacher is also moved by their friendship, so he decides to help them. He takes the boys to yesterday's place. Because he's a VIP member, they quickly find the right person. On the way home, Jack and David offer to pay part of the money. The man doesn't mind. Unexpectedly, Jack and David earn enough money by moving bricks and secretly selling their father's golf clubs. They dress up their friend and fulfill their friend's wish. The woman who came to help is also moved by their friendship. She only takes money for travel expenses and leaves. In the end, their friend still passes away. But in his final moments, he's happy to have loving parents and good brothers. In his final moments, he leaves a letter for his friends. "You guys should hurry up and grow up too."